Hello and welcome to Addictive Tarot. So what drew you here? The title? The thoughts of using tarot to maintain sobriety? Curiosity? All really good reasons. So welcome. You know what? I hope that you get as much out of this as I do, because I honestly love the tarot. The tarot has changed my life. The tarot has brought in this feeling of hope, inspiration, and being able to look at things in a completely different mindset. So what I'm doing here is I'm just laying out some cards, and I'm going to take a deep breath and then tell you all about the energies that I am picking up from the cards. Okay, so let us begin. We are grounded. We are connected. And we are protected. Okay, what cards are really jumping out at you? Tell you one that's jumping out at me is the Seven of Swords. What I'm picking up from that is that somebody here is becoming their true self, really being truthful with themselves. They're not lying to themselves anymore. You're not pretending. And you're not adopting ideas and concepts that do not belong to you. And it just so happens that card in that position is how to maintain balance throughout this whole day, or this reading, or whenever you landed on this reading. Okay, so we've got a lot of big cards here. The Death card, and it's not what you think. If you don't know the tarot, it's not what you see on TV. The Death card is transformation. Leaving something behind to start something new. Closing that door behind you. Cutting the cord. Going through the new door. Chariot's a big card, the Fool's a big card, the Magician's a big card, and the Moon is a big card. They are all major arcanas. They are all part of your core, your existence, your part of your reason for being here, like being here on Earth as a human. Part of what your soul wants to accomplish in this life. So, you have been putting in the work. I am picking up the energy of somebody who really, really, really wants something different and is willing to try anything to get to that something different. I'm also picking up somebody who has been through an enormous amount of grief, but has started this healing process for themselves that's actually working. I'm also picking up the energy of somebody who didn't just take what other people say or what other people did for themselves, Somebody here has done their own research, has done a lot of reading, a lot of investigating, a lot of research, almost like a lawyer, almost like somebody who got into the books and looked at every single detail and is totally and absolutely refining the way that they talk to themselves, the way that they analyze things, and looking at the facts. Not a lot of fluffy words going on, not a lot of nonsense. Very, very, very focused. Okay. Now, I also see somebody that is totally and completely intrigued by the mysteries in life and is diving deep into not just the shadows, but the cycles of the shadows. And I'm also picking up the energy of people who are making it happen with what they've got. They're doing it. They're doing the work. They're doing the job. They're finding the ways to use what they have researched and experienced themselves in order to make things happen the way they want them to. So they're, first of all, reinvented your life. You're not jumping into something new without researching it first. You are in your chariot, but you're in neutral right now, right this day, here and now. You're in neutral. You're ready to put it into first gear to start the new aspect because you've left the old behind. That energy took a lot of work. That took a lot of work. A lot. As you were diving into the mysteries and into the darkness, doing the shadow work, oh, I have a feeling I kind of know what your next step is to bring more love, more happiness, more emotions to the surface. So somebody has been very practical, done the research, got the facts, applied the facts, is totally and absolutely becoming their true self. They're actually removing all these masks, and they're not masks that you put on purpose. That was survival mode. The masks were so that you could blend in with society, fit in with the rest of the world, and just not draw any attention to yourself. That's one energy. Another energy I'm picking up for the person that's sitting in neutral, getting ready to squeal the tires into first gear. There's a little bit of impatience going on there. You know what it's like? It's like you've planted all these seeds, and You're patiently waiting for them to grow, patiently. But you feel like digging the soil up to see if the seeds started growing yet. Okay, so don't do that. Let them take root, because this new space that you're going towards is fabulous. So the advice here is to be patient, okay? Because this is the advice, okay? You've already planted all these seeds. You got a taste of one of the seeds. One of the fruits, one of the seeds that you planted blossomed. And you got a taste of it. So now you want the other seeds to give you fruit. And you're anxiously waiting, you're dying to get going. And it's going to happen. The fruit is going to ripen, and you are stepping into this new phase of something extremely beautiful. Okay, think of these pentacles here as AA chips, okay? So let's say you've got 7 days. Let's say you've got 7 months. That's 7 years. Okay, and they're all still ready to produce something fabulous in your life. So take a minute to go through another cycle of healing, because the Death card, the Chariot, the Fool, all big steps. This is past, present, future. And your great strength that you have right now, one of those things that I'm picking up that's inside of you that you learnt back here with the King of Swords, is you got to give yourself a break. You know, sleep on it. Wait till morning. Give your mind a rest, because when you put this Chariot in gear, you're going to go like gangbusters. You're going to win the race. Okay, so the other thing that is really coming through here is the mysteries of the moon. This is a blessing, okay? And the moon represents your emotions. And I think the moon is that the sign of Cancer? I can't remember. Tell me in the comments if you know, or look it up. Okay, the moon is your emotions. They're all coming to the surface. The Chariot, I know, is Cancer. So these two cards showing up together, this is as, acknowledge and appreciate. That's these two cards. But this is hard to do. Okay, this is tough. Try not to block your emotions from coming up. I'm picking up somebody who's very practical, very, like I said over here, is like a lawyer. And you used that very practical, analytical, no-nonsense type part of your personality to overcome enormous grief. You basically talked your way through it, which is tough. It's hard work. It's tough. But you talked your way through it more than you felt your way through it. And now what's coming up is the feelings. So as you are entering this new path, this new branch, or this new journey, you've already planted the seeds. Your strength is you know when you need to rest. So don't fight that. You're becoming your true self, which is fabulous, because everybody wears masks. That's just part of being human. I mean, you're becoming your authentic self. That's what's going to keep you balanced. The hard part is letting the emotions come up and feeling those emotions. The Ace of Cups with these little droplets here, they call those droplets yod, which translated roughly means the finger of God. So you have God's blessing. Now, you may not use the word God. It took me forever to even say the word God because I was extremely atheist, like 1,000%. But I'm not anymore. Now I am very spiritual. And it was these cards and my relationship with the spirit world that got me to this point. So try and let your emotions come to the surface and feel them. Even if it's one of those commercials on TV that makes you cry and feel emotional, let it come up and say, and then go, oh, why did that make me cry? And they do that on purpose, right, to make you all sentimental. But there could be something deep down inside that really wants to come up, some form of pain or hurt that you may not have dealt with yet, but that'll come in time because you are becoming your true self. So all of these major cards today are saying that, whew, good job, you've been through a lot. You've accomplished a lot. And your hard work is paying off. So take a break. Give yourself a rest. Give your mind a rest. Sit in neutral for a minute while you kind of make your next plan. And then when it hits you, like it's coming in the near future, and you're going to love it. You may not even know where you're going to go, which is typical on a spiritual journey and a healing journey, but you'll be ready for it. So that's your reading for today. Come back again soon for the next one, and I wish you a wonderful day.